I have team coverage to tell you about the wildfires. These are wildfires breaking out in Cumberland County right now. CBS 21's Alex Thill, Grace Ruffalo getting a closer look at those fires, while Chief Meteorologist Tom Russell is on standby to tell us about the drought conditions that's adding to all this as well. But once again, we want to start at Michaux State Park. So this is where two separate fires are burning, one of which is forcing people to be evacuated right now. And it's been a long time with this as well, Jasmine.
Yeah, so for more than 24 hours, fire crews, including some from Maryland, have been working to contain that fire that's burned more than 100 acres of land.
CBS 21's Grace Ruffalo now joins us. A closer look at that fire. She's been looking into this for the last few hours. Grace.
Yeah, so we are standing as close as we are allowed to right now to what has been dubbed the Thompson Hollow fire. Let's go ahead and give you a closer look at what we can see so far. You can just see smoke is filling the air. So earlier today, I spoke to fire crews to learn more about the status of the fire and how crews are attacking it. Over the last 24 hours, multiple fire crews have been working both high and low to contain this wildfire.
We have about 50 people out there working on the fire, along with some heavy equipment and some air resources as well.
The fire started yesterday afternoon around 4 p.m. at Michaux State Park. Crews have made progress in the fight. Initial reports said the fire covered around 200 acres. Now it's closer to 50 to 75 acres. However, containment is low right now, which fire crews say is because of dry conditions.
Really three big things. You have the heat, the warm days, the low relative humidity, and then you add some wind to that, and it just makes it much more difficult to contain these fires.
Cumberland County Emergency Management now says homes along Thompson Hollow Road are being evacuated because of the fire. But despite potential challenges, fire crews are optimistic.
Right now, the way things are looking, they're sitting in a really good position. Unless the weather pushes it really hard, that road should stop it with the help of the firefighters.
Fire crews have not yet identified what caused this fire, but we will be sure to keep you updated both on air and online as we continue to learn more information. Reporting in Cumberland County, Grace Ruffalo, CBS 21 News.
Thanks, Grace. We continue, of course, to have our team coverage. We're going to learn more about another fire that has broken out in Upper Mifflin Township. That also happened this afternoon.
Well, and we're seeing from a distance. This is from our drone in the sky here, Skyview 21. Looks like clouds, but this is actually smoke that you could see from Camp Hill area, just to give you a feel for how much smoke is in the air and how big of an impact this is causing. CBS 21's Alex Thill is on the scene of this one as well. I know they cleaned up some of the area there since, but give us a feel for what was happening there just a bit ago.
Hi, Joel D. Hi, Jasmine. Good evening. A little bit of relief for the Cumberland County area right now as crews who were just in this spot tell me they're in the cleanup phase. One woman actually came by to bring water to the firefighters before they left. We're told the flames broke out up in the mountains this afternoon. They've sent me this video of crews spraying the woods to put out the fire. The trees you could see were left charred and smoky. I was able to speak with fire officials on scene who tell me the brush fire is 100% contained.
So we had 2 to 3 acres up in the mountain here to your right. It's contained at this point. There were no injuries and no evacuations are at this point. So it'll be contained and we're in the mop-up stage now. We had a minor extension into a garage at one of the properties. It was since contained, no extension into it really, just minor.
Right now, we don't know the cause of the fire, but when we do know that, we will let you know as that investigation into what started the flames is ongoing. Right now, we're live in Cumberland County. I'm Alex Thill, CBS 21 News.
All right, thanks, Alex. Let's talk about where this is and put it into perspective for you. Let's go out to western Cumberland County. So we're in the Michaux State Forest. So Shippensburg is here on the left, Mount Holly Springs right about here. So we're southwest of that. Right about here is our fire. But let me show you what I picked up on the radar. So let's zoom in. You can barely see it, but watch as the radar scan goes around. That is not a rain shower. That is the smoke that Joel D showed you on that shot a little while ago. So that is our forest fire, a wildfire right there as you're just south of 81. So you're going to see it from all over Cumberland County. So why do we have this? We have the very warm temperatures we know, but we also have very low relative humidity. So not only has it been warm, the atmosphere is really, really dry. And then we have fuel. What is fuel? That's those dry, fine fuels of anything left over from winter. You're talking about the old leaves, the trees, branches, all that stuff is just a tinderbox. So please be careful and discard any smoky materials properly. Don't just throw it on the ground. Those fires can spread rapidly in these very dry and windy conditions. Unfortunately, it hasn't been all that windy, but you get a breeze 10, 12 miles per hour. That can really make it difficult to contain these fires. So we'll keep our eyes on this. Unfortunately, it is dry through tomorrow until we finally get a shot at some rain. I'll show you that coming up with the 7-day. Joel D, Jasmine, back to you guys.